Plus, we're going to check in with Lee Cruz. This morning, you know where he is. On the links, he's teeing up for the Governor's Open. We'll check in with Lee in our next half hour.
With coverage you can count on, this is LEX 18 News at Sunrise.
Lee Cruz is also hanging out with some golfers this morning. You're going to be tearing up the fairway there.
Well, I won't get to, but
You're not going to
yeah.
play?
Sound disappointed.
No, yeah.
Aw, you got to come back and
wish I
work,
could.
huh? Yeah.
Got to come back and hang on. But the thing is, there are a lot of different pros from around the state and a whole bunch more amateurs that are going to be competing in the Governor's Open here at the Juniper Hills in Frankfort. We'll tell you more about that when we return. Plus, there's more news, traffic, and weather on the way in moments as we continue with the big broadcast. You're watching LEX 18 News at Sunrise. Happy birthday to you if it's your birthday today. And by the way, we had so many birthdays that we split the list in half. So if you didn't see your name, you'll see it hopefully in the second half of the show. Now today we're in Frankfort at the Governor's Open. It is hosted here at Juniper Hills. And this is an event that's been going on for quite some time. Jim Byrne, who is with me, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Lee.
He's chairman. He's Frank Sinatra of this whole organization. How long have you guys been doing this?
This is the 45th year that we've had it.
Yeah, so you got quite a legacy then.
Yeah, we got the same people keep coming back. We've got pros coming in from Michigan and from Florida, North Carolina, Virginia. Quite a few people coming in. They keep coming back.
It's sort of an interesting format. It's not it's not anywhere near a scramble. This is you get to participate with the pro today, but the pros themselves are competing too throughout the weekend.
Correct. This is a six-man team, and it's 3 best balls on Friday, and there is a separate tournament for the pros. It's a low pro Friday only, and then Saturday and Sunday is stroke play for the next 2 days, and all the amateurs play in stroke plays in their flights.
Now, as you said, you've been doing it for several decades now, and this has generated quite a few memories, I would imagine, for you guys as well, has it not?
Yes, it always has some good memories, and most of them, a good friend of ours, Gene Highland, passed away a few years ago, and he made it fun up here. And this organization, we've got about 200 men in our men's association. There's close to 200 women in the women's.
Wow.
So we have a real friendly atmosphere up here. We always make sure we tell the pros on Friday, this is the day for the amateurs. Weekend, it's your tournament. But have a good time. And
we're going to tell you more about what's happening at the Juniper Hills when we return to Dia. You may remember Gene when I would visit. He was the guy that reminded me of me if you project yourself, 30, 40 years in the future. I love that guy. Or at least I like to think of myself as that's the way I would be.
I do. Lee, thanks so very, very much. And we like the matching shirts, too.
With coverage you can count on, this is LEX 18 News at Sunrise.
But first, Lee Cruz, he's hanging out with some golfers this morning, and he is just having himself a good time, but with a little withdrawal, right?
You make golfers sound like they're gang members, Dia, the way you put the emphasis on it.
Hey,
well, you both have periwinkle shirts on.
Exactly.
It's like you're wearing
They
your
do.
colors.
They sort of have that gang look to them, don't they? Now, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Governor's Open, which is here at Juniper Hills. We're hanging by the leaderboard. We'll tell you the activities they got planned for this weekend. Plus, there's more news, traffic, and weather on the way, too, as we continue with LEX 18 News at Sunrise. Welcome back to LEX 18 News at Sunrise. Today we're broadcasting from Frankfort. We are at Juniper Hills Golf Club, which is the home of the Governor's Open. It is a big deal here in the capital city. It comes to a grinding halt. Even the mayor is here, as you can see behind it. He's watching this interview take place. We've got the pro with us, Kirk Schooler, who was kind enough to get up early and talk to us, although your days probably begin pretty early, don't they?
Actually, I don't do early real well, so this is a special occasion to get me out this early, actually. But no, this is a great weekend. Everybody really enjoys themselves. It's a lot of fun all weekend.
Now, let's talk about what's happening and how many golfers you guys are pulling in, because some of your comrades in the business, they travel from different areas of the country just to participate.
Yeah, we have golf professionals coming from all the way Michigan, Florida, the Carolinas. We have several golf pros that have been playing several of the golf tours, like the Dakotas Tour and several of the mini tours. So it's a great field. A lot of really good golf pros.
And again, it goes through Sunday. And one of the things that is a sort of a tradition is if the governor is available, he will hit the ceremonial tee shot. But if he's not available, then they defer to the mayor. And the mayor didn't know about that.
No, I don't know about that.
So what's going to happen?
I think the breakdown in the communication.
Is that what it was? All right, well, we don't know exactly. But there's a club back there I got for you, just in case it does work out. We'll talk more about the Governor's Open, which is taking place again this weekend, guys, when we come back.
So you brought your clubs anyway?
I've always got those, but not mine.
In case of emergency, right?
Yeah, well, you've always got to have that. You never know when a golf game may break out. Yeah.
With coverage you can count on, this is LEX 18 News at Sunrise.
6:40 on LEX 18 News at Sunrise. We're going to check in with Lee Cruz.
Yeah, because this morning he's telling us about this year's Governor's Open. Morning, Lee.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, golfers from all around the state, as a matter of fact, all around the country will be converging on Frankfurt here at the Governor's Open, which is taking place at Juniper Hills. We'll tell you more about that coming up in just a couple of moments, plus more news, traffic, and weather on the way as we continue with LEX 18 News at Sunrise.
Right, but first, let's go check in with Lee Cruz because he's not splitting anything this morning. Bless your heart. You really would like to be out there on those greens.
I would love to.
Maybe hooking or slicing, huh?
Yeah, I'd love to be out there just hacking it up. You bet I would. Excited about that Secretariat movie. Of course, I'm in negotiations for the jockey shower scene, which should be pretty exciting. Boy, it got quiet. When we come back, guys, we're going to talk about the Governor's Open, which is taking place here in Frankfurt at Juniper Hills, plus more news, traffic, weather on the way as we continue with the big broadcast. You're watching LEX 18 News at Sunrise. Welcome back to LEX 18 News at Sunrise. Happy birthday to those folks that you saw on the screen. If you want to see the full list, go to the website at lex18.com. And a special happy birthday to Josiah Ramage, who is 3 years old today. Happy birthday there, buddy. Now, the Governor's Open, which is taking place this weekend, it kicks off with a special event on Friday, and it runs through Sunday. You guys have been doing this since, what, 1965? Is that correct?
Yeah, this is 45 years we've had it now, and we had a great time. Our sponsors are priceless to us. Farmers Bank stepped up as a major sponsor this year, and we have dinners each night. We've got Carinos on Friday night, and Cattleman's Roadhouse on Saturday, and Chili's on Sunday, and that's for the solid refreshments. Liquid refreshments provided by Coca-Cola and Buffalo Trace and a little Jim Beam.
Very good. Now, again, it's always tradition for the governor, if he's available, to hit the ceremonial first shot. He backed out, obviously, so we got the mayor to do that from Frankfurt. And the tee is yours, sir. Go ahead. Good luck.
I'd like to make an announcement.
Wait a minute. You want to make an announcement? Do you really want to say something?
I do. And as the substitute for the governor, I hope he's not watching this.
All right. All right, Mayor, go ahead. Wow. Hey, look at there. Very good, sir. That was excellent. Good job. Again, we appreciate you guys getting up early. Good to see you, Jim Kirk. Thanks for having us out. I appreciate it. I thought we were going to have to use that club, but apparently we don't need this one. Do you? Tom, thanks. Guys, we'll have more news, traffic, and weather coming up in a minute as we continue with LEX 18 News at Sunrise.